Superman is one of the strongest beings in the DC universe, and there's not a lot of beings that can go toe-to-toe with him when it comes to, all-out power for power. And there's even less than that can actually hurt him, even kill him. And Doomsday is one of those beings. So here are all the times that Superman has fought Doomsday, whether in live action or in animation. So I'm going to start off with the animated parts from movies to TV shows. And starting off, we have Justice League, the animated show in 2003, in which Doomsday shows up in a two-parter episode where he fights Superman. In the first part, after he crash lands on Earth, he fights the Justice Lords, an alternate version of the Justice League who are from a different universe, who have come to Earth, to conquer this new planet. We then get a crazy fight between them. Sometimes looking like they are evenly matched, when it feels like it's one-sided, when Doomsday gives Supes the beat down. But then the battle ends unexpectedly when Superman, this super lord, lobotomizes him.
My bones are my bones.
Next is Justice League Unlimited, the third episode of the second season, in which the Doomsday that was lobotomized in Justice League was actually taken by Cadmus, and after his brain regenerated, a disgraced member of Cadmus tried to use it to kill Amanda Waller, but it backfires and Doomsday escapes to fight Superman, again giving us an amazing, crazy battle between these two powerhouses. Superman wins the fight, trapping him in lava and later imprisons him in the Phantom Zone. Next, we have Superman Doomsday, an animated movie in which this Doomsday is a biomechanical soldier, a literal doomsday device from an alien planet in which its programming went haywire, making it incapable of distinguishing friend from foe. And Les Cop, of course, releases it, goes on a rampage. Superman comes to save the day, ending in a brutal fight and the death of Doomsday, and of course Superman as well. Next was in Superman Batman Apocalypse, the animated movie in 2010, in which Darkseid actually creates clones of Doomsday and unleashes them on Themyscira, in which Superman and Batman were there with Wonder Woman, creating an epic battle, even though these Doomsday were much weaker than, the original one. So we see Superman decimate, like completely disintegrate them with his heat vision. It was still a crazy feat for Superman.
This ends now.
Now, one of the best Superman vs. Doomsday fights was in Death of Superman, the animated movie in 2018. This was like beyond epic, beyond crazy, beyond brutal. The fight was freaking intense. This Doomsday was a biologically engineered, creature in which Doomsday made to take out Superman for another invasion by him. This Doomsday was ruthless. It took out the entire Justice League until Superman came, and even Superman had never been hurt this much in his entire freaking life, in the entire DCAU. And he gave it his all, unleashed every power he had, until at the last minute he was able to kill Doomsday, dying afterwards. Now that's it for the animated versions. When it comes to live action, Doomsday has only been portrayed or shown 4 times. That is including Superman and Lois' current season. We first got to Doomsday in Smallville in season 8. It was a major part of the story with Davis Bloom, the character that is hosting the Doomsday, monster. I don't want to get into more spoiler stuff because I know that some people may want to watch the show who haven't. But essentially, Doomsday was created on Krypton using the DNA of the strongest creatures there. Eventually, they do have that clash. Superman, Clark fights Doomsday, not as crazy as we thought it was going to be, but CW in like the early 2000s, they didn't have the budget, as some of the actors even came out to clarify. So the fight just ended as if there was going to be a continuation, but nope. But just imagine them having the budget to actually do what the finale of Superman and Lois did. Like, damn, that would have been crazy. And the next was in BvS, Batman vs Superman, the Ultimate Edition. Yep, that's the best version to enjoy the movie. Anyways, this Doomsday is created by Lex using his blood and Zod's dead body using the Kryptonian ship. And we get a clash between the monster and Supes. Wonder Woman makes her debut in this movie to help out. Batman was also there. I mean, he was surviving. Anyway, the fight was like, it was dope. Like the battle with Doomsday with this, trio were one of the best moments in the entire movie. And Supes just went all out. I feel like if Warner Bros did not interfere and wanted all some of these things infused and rushed for a movie like this, I feel like a standalone movie, Doomsday movie, Death and Return of Superman movie with Henry Cavill would have been crazy. Imagine that, Death and Return of Superman animated movie in 2018, 2019, just in live action version with, this type of cinematography and just wow, it would have been crazy. But then again, WB had to F it up. But at the end of the day, I feel like this scene wasn't a total bomb. Now, we did get Doomsday in another show, Krypton, which was a prequel show about Soup's grandfather. But of course, Soup's not being there, there's no clash between them. But there was a tease for that by the time the series wrapped up. Now, I already have a video that I've gone into much detail about the live action Doomsdays that we've gotten, their origins and how they were created. And I hope you check that video out for more info, and really appreciate it if you support that. Now, the current Superman vs Doomsday was in the season finale of Superman and Lois season 3. This was beyond crazy. Now, in the 20th episode of Smallville, there was a particular quote that I don't know whether it was paying homage to, that particular scene, with the title of this finale.
Trust me, my son. That which kills you makes you stronger.
This episode, just look at the VFX effects. Like season 1 to this current season has been amazing when it comes to the story, but more so the CGI and the action sequences, because at times it looks like a movie quality moment. So the talents that are working on this show are just incredible. Just the taste of the action that we got in this season finale. Woo! Next season opening is going to be crazy, because it left us on a cliffhanger with a start to a truly epic fight that I can't wait to be continued in the next season. And as for this Doomsday also, he was created by Lex. As I said before, I have a video about all that, so I hope you check that one out for more info. But anyways, it makes me worried for season 4 because they've made budget cuts, which means that the action sequences that we're going to get next season may have less quality to them than the previous seasons, and it's such a shame. This show has such a good story and amazing actors, and even though some of the fights and some of the CGI at times looks janky, overall it looks amazing for a TV show and on CW no less. Anyways, these are all the Superman vs Doomsday encounters and fights that we've gotten from animation to live action. As a bonus, we have the gaming versions also, like in the game Injustice, Gods Among Us, DC Universe Online, among other appearances with no actual encounter with Superman. But anyway, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video, Doomsday versus Superman. One of the strongest beasts and villains of Superman. Who can kill him? 9 out of 10, he does. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it helps the channel out. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell not to miss any new video. As always, Neytiri here. See you guys in the next one.